This happened a few years ago, before everyone had GPS on their phones. You would buy these standalone GPS units and plug them into your car's cigarette lighter. Anyways, I was on a long solo drive, making my way to visit some family. I'd never made the drive before, so I heavily relied on my GPS. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, the GPS instructed, "In 2 miles, take a left turn." Following its direction, I found myself on a seemingly unused dirt road. The dense trees on either side made it feel more like a tunnel. Their long branches were almost like reaching out for the car. My gut told me to turn around, but the GPS confidently announced, "Continue straight for 10 miles." So I did. The road did eventually open up to reveal an old sign. "Welcome to Harrowsville." An unease settled in my stomach as I drove through what appeared to be a long abandoned town. The buildings were decrepit, windows shattered, and streets overrun with trash. It was as if time had frozen, and the town's residents had vanished without a trace. Suddenly the GPS chirped, "You have arrived at your destination." Confused, I stopped the car and looked around. Maybe one of these buildings used to be a hotel, but they certainly weren't a hotel now. As I peered into a storefront, I noticed something moving. It was a person. Or at least it had the shape of a person. Kind of stumbled around a little. It could have been a drunk, or a homeless person, or maybe a looter that was injured. I was about to shout out if they wanted a ride to civilization, but then I noticed more of these stumbling people moving around the inside of the building. I'd seen enough. This couldn't be right. I was supposed to be staying at a hotel on the main highway, not in some freak ghost town. Without a second thought, I slammed the gas and sped out of Harrowsville. I fidgeted with the GPS and had it direct me to one of those gas station truck stops. I didn't want to risk being alone. When I reached it, I finally felt like I could breathe. I bought a bottle of water and a sandwich, but I didn't want to leave the store and risk being alone, or worse. What if one of the people in that building followed me here? So I opened the sandwich and started eating it inside. The cashier was not happy with me. I think he thought I was on drugs because I was shaking so much. I told him it wasn't anything like that I somehow got detoured into a freak show of a town, Harrowsville. The cashier turned white as a ghost. He said that I should not have been able to get to Harrowsville, that it had been abandoned for decades after a mysterious event left its population missing. According to the cashier, it's been the subject of countless urban legends. If you enjoyed this story and are not yet a member of the Super Horror family, I would like to invite you personally to subscribe and say hi in the comments.